Hi, my name is Jordan and welcome to Genie. Today we're going to be unboxing Horrified American Monsters. This game is made by Ravensburger, one of our favorite board game companies, and this is a new Horrified game that came out last year, and Kevin and I demoed this at Gen Con last year, and we just recently got it from this year's Gen Con just because this game was very hard to find, even though people said at Ravensburger said it was supposed would be at Target, but Kevin and I went to like 3 different Targets and couldn't find it, so we were like, might as well get it at Gen Con. And also, we want to give you a note that, like, before I unbox this box, this is a standalone game, so you can't mix and match with the Universal Studios Monsters Horrified. So this is a standalone game. No matter how much you probably want Bigfoot versus like you go against Bigfoot and Dracula or something, that's impossible. We talked to Ravensburger about that last year when we demoed it, and you can't mix and match. So this is his own standalone game, and yeah, I'm excited to unbox this to show you guys what's featured in this box, but let's crack this thing open and see what's inside. Okay, so I got this game all set up. That's the front here, and this was definitely, I've always loved the artworks from this game, and let me see if I could guess the monsters, because I only remember maybe some of them, like this one's Bigfoot, obviously, this is the Banshee, and this is Chupacabra, I think, but I can't remember the rest. But let's flip this open, and of course the back shows how you play this game as always, or snippets of it, like what the game's about and all that. Okie dokie. There we go. So this has the board at the top. Found it weird. Oh, there's the rolls. Hold on. So here's the rules of the game. Like, obviously it tells you how to play the game. And what I really like about this rule book is this almost look like a detective file. So, but except with monster hunting, which I like. And of course this has the board, but let me open up a bit and see. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that before. Hold on, let me show you the full board. So yeah, there's the board for American Monsters, but if you flip it over, I didn't even notice it. It actually tells you where the legends are, so that's kind of interesting. I did not notice that. I had to show Kevin that once I'm done filming this, because I don't think he knows either. So I really love the artwork on the back of the board, and it tells you where each like the legends of each monster is from, which is really cool. Just try not to break this board here. And then we've got some cardboards here, and since they're covered in plastic, I'm gonna carefully cut the plastic so I don't have to ruin some of the cardboard pieces, whatever you call it. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. And of course, these characters are, what I'm guessing is the original, like, made-up characters for this game, unlike Universal Studios Monsters Horrified, because they have characters from different classic monster movies, like I mentioned, but that one. So yeah, we got the characters here, and then we have some tokens, and I remember the violin for the Banshee, because that's how you beat the Banshee or something like that. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since Kevin and I demoed this game. Like I said, it was last year. So yeah, I'm not gonna punch these up because I know everything will fly everywhere, so I didn't want to do that. So, oh yeah, there's these playable characters. I don't remember which one I played as. I think I played as this lady right here when Kevin and I demoed it, the one with the cat, just because I'm a cat person. That's why I picked her. So, let me get these punched out. Yeah, I actually don't remember where this token is for which monster, but we shall see. But I know the footprints are obviously Bigfoot, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. If I'm coughing on camera, I apologize. I'm getting over a sickness, so just bear with me. Like, I've been having sore throat for a while, and I'm feeling a bit better, but part of my throat's still healing, so again, just bear with me. This was hanging out. Oh, these are cool. These look like patches like that you could get in camps and stuff. Oh, I'm guessing with these here has to do with Bigfoot, because I know many people try to find Bigfoot in real life and they never catch them on camera, or some people have and it was deleted or something. I don't know. I just know about these legends, but at this, like Bigfoot for example, but at the same time I have no clue. All I know is they're urban legends, and that's all I know. And, okay, this violin doesn't want to pop out. Okay, there we go. Try not to break it. Because some of these parts of the violin are thin, so I don't want to break it. So yeah, just trying to punch those out carefully because I don't want those to get ruined. Oh. Let me try to get this out carefully, like I said, without ripping it. There we go. Because the top part is like very thin, so I'm like, can't they make these a little like bigger so I don't have to worry about ripping them? But anyways, and the next part of the cardboard, I think I remember, like, this one is like these specifically are for the chupacabras, if I remember correctly, but it's because I know they go after goats, so that's all I remember from the demo from last year. Because I know chupacabras go after goats. Again, I've heard small things about that legend, but at the same time, I'm like, I have no clue. So, and I know some people do believe in these legends, but for me, it's like, it's hard for me to believe, because I keep, like, hearing, it's like hearing the same story, but with different perspectives or different wordings. That's just what it is to me. But, and we have tools to defeat some of these monsters, I think, which would be helpful. Because I'm pretty sure that's kind of a similar dynamics as the Universal Studios monsters Horrified. And Kevin and I really love Horrified. I mean, Horrified is one of my favorite board games, and I do like how, like, each game could be different just because of, like, which monsters someone wants to face or which one is recommended, like, based on, like, level, like, someone's level of board gaming. So that's why I like about the Universal Studios Horrified. And I like how they kept some of the same symbols, like this fire here. It would go to different monsters and their actions or something like that. I'm trying to remember from playing the original Universal Studios Horrified. And I know this is the marker for the rounds, so that I remembered. Excuse me. Just let me get these little guys out. Whew. So maybe I should talk about some of my favorite monsters, maybe? I don't know. It's very weird, but I know I've read some of the books that are based on some of the Universal Studios monsters, like Frankenstein. I've read that and I enjoyed it. And there's some classics I still would like to read, like Dracula, that I do want to read, and I know The Invisible Man is a novel, so I might give that a chance. I'm not sure if that's by H.G. Wells, but I could be wrong, but I'll ask Kevin, or he'll probably let me know as he's editing this unboxing. Okay, so all the cardboards are done. So let's get to these figures. I can only remember some of these monsters, so I apologize. Like, I'm pretty sure that the obvious one is Bigfoot right here. But I don't know this reindeer dragon creature, but it looks terrifying. And then the blue guy is the Chupacabra. And I know the purple one's the Banshee, that I remember, and very ghost-like. But as far as I know from that legend is the Banshee sings or lure people. I don't know. It's, like I said, some of these legends I'm just have not heard of. So there's this goat guy here, or a ram, whatever monster he is. Because, again, I don't know that guy. And I probably will figure out once I get to the monsters. And then this bug thingy. Again, I'll find out what they're actually called, but I should put these back in a bag so they're all together. Okay. And then we have the character stands in this bag, but I probably will wait to put them on just because it would be easier for me and Kevin once we're done. Oh, I just noticed that one of the playable characters is a journalist, and I'm like, maybe I should play that character instead of, where is she? I know I played her in the demo. The psychic. That's right. But I could play either characters. Oh, and I just noticed that these characters look like they came from a notepad, which is really cool. Sorry, got a little distracted there. And then there's these dice for when you fight the monsters. And I like how they use a different color than the Universal Studios monsters, which is nice. And then there's these deck of cards, which has the monsters, different monster cards, like its ability and all that. Or like which monster will move and all that stuff. But let me get the plastic off real quick. Okay, those are the phases for players and monsters. They're double-sided, which they do have in the original, but let me see. These decks, okay, this is the monster deck, and I forgot what this deck is called, but here's the back of it. I'm going to go through them a few at a time. So I think those are abilities for the characters, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. So yeah, I just like the artwork of these cards. And I really wonder if they would do another Horrified game, but with monsters from around the world. I don't know. It just sounds amazing. But you never know. Because I love the original Universal Studios monsters Horrified, like I mentioned. But let's see about the monster deck. Okay, so I know that either each 4 different monsters, and of course 4 characters. Yeah, they're character that, like, villagers that you can rescue. Similar concept as the original. But I'm pretty sure there's one for, okay, there's some of the monster cards, like this one is Bigfoot. Mothman. Oh, okay, that's the bug guy. Okay. I have not heard of that legend. This guy is Ozark Howler. I have not heard of that legend. Jersey Devil. Okay. That kind of explains why it looks like a scary looking deer creature. I never heard of that, but I probably will Google that later. Okay, sorry that the angle changed. The battery died on me as I was showing you the monster cards. So I only have a little bit to show you. So these cards are specifically for Banshee of the Badlands. And then this one is for the Chupacabra. And that's pretty much it for these cards. So I'm going to put these cards, same with the action cards, back to where they were. And then this bag is specifically for these tokens. So what I really like about it is I like the velvet bag better, but this is also as nice, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just pretty much has the different designs on it with featuring the monsters, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna put these tokens in this bag because it'll be easier to put away. Just let me do that real quickly because it'll be easier to put away just by knowing me. Oh, I just found out some of the symbols that are, this is the I just talked about this with Kevin while I was waiting for the camera to be charged. This fire is the feisty marker. I can't remember. This is the peril marker, and the red eye goes to the, gosh, which monster it was. I know it was one of them. The one that looks like the, yeah, I don't remember. I know it's a which monster it was. It's gonna bug me. I just know it. And I know these skulls are for one of the monsters, like I mentioned. I just don't know which one, but I think it's for the one that looks like a ram. Forgot the name of the monster, even though I just mentioned one of the cards. Okay, that's all those tokens. And then this is the monster boards. So for some of those symbols I am correct for, and I probably will mention them. So yeah, here's Bigfoot. The Banshee of the Badlands, which what the violin is for. So like, yeah. Like I mentioned before, Kevin and I demoed this game, so we kind of know. So the Chupacabra is for, this board here is for placing the goats, because they go after goats. And then Ozark Howler, I think that's the monster that's for the red eye symbol. I can't remember. Oh, okay, this symbol, these are for that. Okay. Starting to figure it out which symbol's for which monster. Okay, Mothman, I'm pretty sure it goes with one of the animal tokens. I don't know. And then Jersey Devil. Okay, I think that's what the red eye is for. I can't remember, but yeah, these are the monster boards. Can't wait to play this game out again, but as a full game and not like a demo. There we go there. And like I said, for some of these symbols or tokens, I'm gonna figure out later. So I'm just gonna put these characters and villagers right there for right now, and just put those other tokens in later. And I'm pretty sure Kevin will figure this out too, so If he wants to rearrange the way this is put in, that's fine with me. I mean, he's the gamer's genie. I literally think he's more organized with putting games away than me. Just wish there was more games that has more organization, because it makes it easier for me and Kevin. So, get this bag in there. The monsters. The board. Just want to make sure I put this in. Close this correctly, and then close it up in the box. Okay, there you go. Horrified American Monsters. Well, there you have it, Horrified American Monsters. Like I said, there is a difference between the Universal Studio Monsters Horrified and this, so you can't mix and match. Like I mentioned, we did talk to Ravensburger when we demoed this game, and you can't mix and match, unfortunately. So, if you want us to change this version of Horrified, because they are similar but also different, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll get to that as soon as possible. And if you enjoy this unboxing, give us a like and hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can be notified for videos just like this. And also you can follow us on social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Yeah, that's all the social media, because I know Kevin mentioned that it doesn't exist anymore, so I'm just trying to remind myself there. But yeah, be on the lookout for more unboxing videos, how to play video, and gameplay videos from this channel. But until then, thanks for the views.